That hurt. More verticality. We got those. Oh, geez, that was a sneak attack. All right, welcome to the Straight Red
bitch,
Card.
what can I say?
You just hit the record button. All right, we're on, bitch. Well, by the way, that whole MLS is not a retirement league thing did not go down well with some people. And I don't know why they continue to think that. I mean, outside of Miami buying up, washed up players like Matuidi, and maybe you could argue the older Higuain brother, but I just don't get it. It's one of the youngest leagues in the world, and that's just statistics, folks. I don't know. Look it up yourself.
I agree 100% on that. I will say, though, that some of the teams are definitely padding their age with 16 and 17-year-old academy kids.
Well, that's true. I mean, there are a lot of HG signings. And if none of them ever played, I'd bitch about that.
Yeah,
but
exactly.
they do play.
Yep.
So,
well, and like half of Chicago's current roster right now is homegrown, if not more. So yeah, it's gonna be it'll be interesting to see as the season progresses. But yeah, to your point, these homegrown players, these young players, are finding the field. They may not necessarily all be consistent starters, but they find the field. The concept that it's a retirement league is just laughable at this point.
It is.
All that is it's 90% of the time, people who continue to push that have a set concept of MLS or just don't like MLS for any specific reason.
Yeah.
And they just keep pushing the narrative.
Yep. And I'm guessing you could probably, I think Miami has another, Gibbs, former Arsenal guy. I think he's 32, 33. So, yeah. Are there teams that are going that route? Yeah, and they're getting crushed going that route, having a bunch of old dudes on the team who are way past their prime, especially Matuidi. I was surprised how bad he's been. Gizmo, no more whining. Jesus.
She sounds like Gizmo from Gremlins. like staring out to the sky at the moon and
was that Gizmo a she? I thought it was a he. Gizmo's a he. You just called him a she.
Oh, fuck it. No, I don't think they was gender specific in Gremlins.
Yeah, well, he's pretty male. I mean, he's small, but and it's funny when everybody see him, they're like, "Oh, your puppy's so cute." Well, he's not a puppy. He's fucking 14 years old. I don't say that to them. I said, yeah, surprising thing is he's not a puppy. He's 14. They're like, oh, shit, really? Yeah. I get it. Everybody thinks small dogs are puppies. This is like the first thing.
Monty's she's a boxer, but she's also a runt for her species. So everybody thinks she's a puppy too.
Monty.
And then when I say Monty, they all think it's a boy.
Yeah. That's confusing. I would have assumed that, Monty Python. La.
Oh no, there's not too many female Monties out there. I understand.
Well, you did it to your kids too, so why not the dog?
I want to give Charlie every leg up when she goes in for interviews. What can I say?
And for the viewers or the listeners, I should say they should know Charlie is a girl, not a boy. So I guess they're Anyhow, so we're going to do this weekend report thing real fast. Although there are a few things to talk about here. As Gizmo continues to whine in the background, I apologize. I don't know what he wants. He's free to leave whenever he wants something. And there he goes. Okay.
To poop in your hall, maybe.
Probably going to go poop in the kitchen. I just said the word poop, which he knows. And he stopped and turned around and looked at me. So, yes, that's where he's off to do.
Shit.
And I just took him out an hour ago. So, oh, well, I'm in the middle of the show now. It's too late. Go ahead and poop on the floor and I'll pick it up. And off he goes. All right. So there's that. We'll start with Tuesday with Matt Miazga getting 90 for Alaves, but then Alaves got their asses smashed 4-0. So I'm not sure that really is going to be a good argument for him.
Well, I mean, after his back pass, that basically just passed it back to the striker, and they got, I forgot which goal it was, but he did a no look back pass to the goalkeeper. The striker was right there, and he's just like, "Oh shit, I got the ball! Up, turn around, score!"
Yeah,
not a great return for Miazga there.
No, that is not a good look at all. But he played. That's something. He went the full 90. They didn't yank him. So I don't know. Christian Pulisic, though, didn't play. And the worst thing about it is Chelsea finally played a 4-2-3-1. And then Pulisic got rest or didn't play at all. You're like, this is the setup that you should be using. Anyhow, with two actual wingers or a CAM. I mean, Pulisic could have played any of those spots in that three. Left wing, right wing, center attacking mid. Anyhow, didn't play. Anthony Robinson is still on fire, and so are Fulham. They had another whopping 6-2 win. They both went 90, and Robinson got a goal and an assist. That dude's just on fire right now. Yeah. So I hope that keeps up when he gets here for qualifiers. Well, Sunday did not dress. Gio Reyna did not dress. McKennie was in the 18, but it was a cup game. So they're like, yeah, we've been playing his wheels off. So let's give him a rest. Ramirez 90 in a tie in Scotland. Ian Harkes 90 in a loss. And then we go to Wednesday. And we've got Weah. All of a sudden, he plays 12 for Lille. And I'm like, I did not expect to see that. So is it possible he might still make this January window?
I mean, part of me that hopes so, and part of me that doesn't.
Yeah.
The part of me that doesn't just is like, well, he's just now getting back. But I mean, he could come and he could start. Or he doesn't have to start. He can come off the bench.
Yeah, I mean, if he's not 100. Not 100, give him like 10 minutes, 20 minutes or something. But if you're worried about that cold weather affecting, the injury or re-injuring him, I can see why you might just be like, hey, dude, just, get back to 100% fit and then we'll talk, because he's not going to be 100% fit. There's just no way. EPB 80 for Troyes. And
what'd you call him?
That's the team he plays for.
Oh, okay.
Troyes.
I thought you called him something you shouldn't be saying.
Troyes. Eric Palmer Brown. It's not Troyes. So it looks like it, but it's not. So he played 86 minutes, and so that's a couple games in the last a week and a half. So maybe he's going to find a real role there. We'll see. Gio Caccini 5 for Montpellier. Sealy 67 at left wing back and a loss for PSV 2. Adams 90 in a win. Played a more free roaming role in that game than normal. Wasn't the anchor in the back all the time. Kind of weird. So maybe we'll see more of that. If he gets that opportunity, he's going to have to be a little bit better in the attacking third than he's been in that game. Still, they won. Chris Richards, 90 in a loss. And man, they're playing a funky formation there, dude, at Hoffenheim. They played a 3-1-4-2. To me, that's funky.
Practically just like 4-4-2, just with the stopper. It's strange. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah. I mean, in high school, we played a 3-1-3-3. So I guess, I get it.
And I use the term stopper, but what we found out over the past months is that stopper has a different meaning depending on where you grew up.
Yeah. It's like a reverse sweeper.
Yeah, I was gonna say for me it was always it was like a more or less a 6 that just sat back further consistently.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah, that's probably so. I mean, we played Towns Brownlee there. He was a wrecker, a destroyer.
Yeah.
So he played in front of the back three, almost like a center back sometimes too. He'd slide in next to the center back when we were, trapped in our own third, which rarely happened, except for the state finals. When we lost 3-1. Let's see. Jeremy Toljon did not dress. I'm not sure why. Could be Rona, could be lots of things. Keith Perry is still injured. I mean, I might as well just write him off for the season. Musa, 85 and a tie. Not bad. Can't remember where he played now. I watched chunks of that. Anyhow, he was okay. Jonathan Gomez did not dress for Real Sociedad because he's with their 2 team and he's training. So I don't know if we're going to see him for a while with the big boys. Joe Gallardo in the 18 for UAT in Mexico. Alejandro Zendejas, who may or may not still be eligible to play for the U.S., was sold from Necaxa to Club America for $2.86 million. So almost 3. That's a big move for him. Obviously, Club America being a bigger club traditionally in Mexico. And then we got Thursday, and we got Reynolds didn't dress for Roma. Serginho Dest played from the 96th minute to the 120th minute for Barcelona today in their soon to be infamous loss to Athletic Bilbao. I mean, I only watched the chunk that Dest played. He was an 8. So it isn't anything that's going to make Xavi go, oh shit, I should have played this kid the whole fucking game. What am I thinking? Let's just put it that way. Joaquin Hernandez, 90 for Atlante in Mexico. Haji Wright went 80, got a goal in a loss in Turkey. And that was against Tyler Boyd's team, Rivaspor. And he did not get to play. He was just in the 18. And that'll do it for the weekend report. It'll be a brief one for once.
Hey-o.
Thank God. And then we can move on to bigger and brighter questions and themes. So that's what we're going to do. Until the next time on the Straight Red Card, make sure you like, subscribe, share it with your grandma, and continue supporting the channel. We appreciate it. Good day. That hurt.